Getting in a car crash can be extremely stressful. You may be experiencing pain and distress, getting medical bills, and you may be missing work as you recover. Well, the law offices of Anidjar and Levine can help you get the money you need and deserve. And of course, that's focusing on auto accidents, but we're also talking about accidents such as slip and falls, which is a whole other level of stress, as I'm getting ready to learn here. Attorney Marc Anidjar is back, and also Shire Patel to talk about slip and falls. Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
Thanks for having us. Great to meet you.
So I'm glad to meet you too. I'm glad you're a part of our show here and helping people in stressful situations. Because let's be honest, as we were saying before we got started, you're doing your grocery shopping, slip and fall happens. What's that first thing that you need to keep in mind?
Right, and great question. It's embarrassing. You least expect it. First and foremost, focus on your injuries, right? Get the medical care you need. If you need to call fire rescue, if you need to talk to a manager to get ice or any first aid that's necessary, once you get that under control, there's a lot of other things you want to keep in mind. Take photos if you can, see if there's any witnesses that you get information on, phone numbers, see if there's any employees around that could have seen this incident first and foremost. So there's a lot of factors that go into play, and then obviously call us,
So building on that, obviously, a lot of times people fall, and the first thing is they're just embarrassed. They want to pop up, they want to pick up their purse, they want to get out of Dodge, right? And that's probably the last thing you should do, right? Because usually you have so much adrenaline after a fall that it kind of masks some of the things that you're feeling, right? So to Shire's point, make sure you really check yourself out and that you're okay. And if you're hurting, get medical attention. You always want to make sure you make an incident report, right? And that means identifying a manager or an employee, making sure, letting them know what happened. And the last people think about is taking pictures, right? But you want to see what was on the floor that caused you to fall, right? And taking a picture sometimes helps us prove the case. Because as a lawyer, you have to prove that they failed to clean or keep the area free and clear of debris for a patron that's coming to their store. And sometimes if it looks like the puddle or the substance on the floor was trampled on or looks very dirty, that means it's been sitting there for a long period of time. And that means that they should have been aware or had notice of the defect, right? So sometimes those little things that you do in the beginning are critical for us doing a good job.
Well, and I feel like, we've talked about and people have heard about, pictures in an auto accident. Now with cell phones, I feel like that's ingrained. It's something that you don't necessarily think about in a slip and fall. At least I haven't until this conversation.
So yeah, we always try to look for like camera installations. We'll always send an investigator out. And a lot of times these cameras are meant to just, capture theft or stuff like that in the store, but sometimes they capture the fall. So we always want to send them a letter and preserve that video surveillance. That's very key. And then there's other issues, that you always want to talk about. Like witnesses?
Correct. The witnesses are key. You'll be surprised how many people actually want to help the person that just fell. Whether it's getting them up or hey, we saw what just happened here, or someone just came by and spilled water, or what the substance may have been that Marc just alluded to. So there's a lot of things that go into play other than...
And even the name of the employee that came to help you. So sometimes that employee could be a witness to what transpired, right? So that's why it's always important to ask for help, especially if you got hurt, and do the best you can. Obviously, we're throwing a lot of information out there, and when that's happening, it's hard to think about those things. But again, the more you know and the more you prepare for those types of events, the better off you're going to be.
And try to get a copy of that incident report.
Good call. You're filling it out. Make sure you've got. Hey, you know what, though? Let's talk a little bit, though. I feel like I already talked about the messages of, we know the importance of taking pictures and things. There's also messages out there about who to call next. And you mentioned I want to talk a little bit about the Anidjar and Levine difference. How do you stand out above the rest?
So I think the difference is every single call in our office is screened by an attorney. A lot of other law firms use intake teams or have paralegals or secretaries screening calls. When we started the firm, we always said we wanted an attorney screening the call, because a lot of times those follow-up questions and those little instances will make all the difference. And I think we mentioned it one time previously. We started our firm more as a litigation firm, and we were taking on cases from other law firms, and we saw a lot of the mistakes that they were making. And we realized, what we segued to in the beginning, making sure, are there cameras in the area? Did you send a preservation of evidence letter to the store to preserve that video surveillance? Because if they discard that video, now we have them for spoliation of evidence, which would give us a liability inference. And these are the things that we've learned along the way of litigating these cases that say, if we take these steps in the beginning and do them appropriately, it puts us in a position to do the best for our clients.
You know what? I feel like we're almost out of time here, and I want to make sure share your contact information. But I want to get to know you guys a little bit more. Can we make the promise that you will come back? And I want to dive into more on why you wanted to become a lawyer, why you guys felt the passion to be able to help others. Can we make that plan?
I will be here as much as you want.
Deal? Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm holding you guys to that.
Absolutely.
I love it. And as I just said, we want to make sure share the information so you can get in touch with Anidjar and Levine accident attorneys. There's the phone number and website on your screen. Thanks again, gentlemen.
Thanks for having
you.
us.